Hey everybody, my name is Jeff. This is Expert Advice, where I talk to myself because sometimes I need expert advice. But today I'm not talking to myself. My good friend the Chief is behind the camera giving me a hand here. And we are going to work on a 1952 John Deere A. It has sat stationary right in this spot for about the last 15 years. This belonged to my grandfather since around 1981 or 82. So for its 40th anniversary with the family, we figured it'd be a great thing to pep it back up a little bit. So I've got a full fluid change plan for it, clean out the fuel system, and at least drag it around, turning the engine over to exercise the internals some. Like I told Chief earlier, I really wish that I had the ability that my granddaddy had to restrain myself and not accumulate giant piles of tools. But one thing that loses for me is I need a 3/8 inch open end, and all I've got is a 3/8 inch flare nut. So I wonder if this will fit. It looks like this might fit. Since I didn't introduce this, this is the carburetor, and this is a pet cock, drain cock in the bottom of the carburetor. I really should not be using an adjustable for this. I really don't want to booger this thing up, but I am. All right, so what we're going to have to do here
is channel locks.
Yes, use the channel locks. So a little bit is running out of that hole there, so I don't want to do too much messing with the carburetor. The only thing that I would be confident enough to do myself is to take the whole thing out and submerge it in a carb cleaner bucket, but I don't have one of those. So we're just gonna hose it out with carb cleaner and hope for the best. I'll tell you what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and take this float bowl off with my Wizard brand channel locks there. Wizard brand. That's how you know it's quality right there. I'm going to see if I can loosen this some. Oh, good point, Chief. Good point. Like I've said several times before, there's no shortage of WD-40. No points are awarded for using the least WD-40. That probably may be the wrong way. Yeah.
And you probably turn it the right way because you want to screw it up towards the bowl.
Well, I think it rides on a, I thought it rides on a shaft here, and I want to screw it down the shaft. See, there's that threaded shaft right there. Mm-hmm. I think it's holding the bowl up, and I want to screw it down.
Okay, so
that
it's a
shaft.
dimpled.
That's my guess. Oh, you got it?
We'll find out.
You're better off than I am.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Presses right up against the bowl.
Yep. All right.
See
now
the gap in it now.
Yeah. Now, okay. Now we've got to. Unfortunately, now that float. I mean, well, it is 15 years old. I think that might predate ethanol in fuel, which would be nice. But there's some amount of, I mean, it is a sediment bowl after all. Can you see down in there? Yeah. So here's the valve associated with the float bowl assembly, and it's threaded into the bottom of the tank, and I'm hoping that doing this, opening this up, allows all the gas to run out of the tank. And
maybe there's no gas in the tank.
Oh, there's definitely gas in the tank. I checked.
Did you use a stick?
I did. In fact, there's a special stick that we use just for gas tank checking. Certainly couldn't be relying on anything as high-tech as a fuel gauge.
Well, that's John Deere green.
It is, isn't it? See? There's a couple inches of fuel still in the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this whole float bowl assembly off. I didn't want to do that. Oh well, that's life sometimes. Life's hard, then you die. This curlicue thing in the fuel line is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty
That's
easy.
how you make the long fuel line fit.
Now, I wonder, not the first time I've had that problem. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
some came out.
it runs out. Now, I'm mildly concerned about this, about doing this. So,
You never know. Sometimes. But not this time.
my channel locks might do it. I'm concerned I might booger it up with the channel locks, but dang, if the valve won't open, then
Well, maybe you can take the valve stem completely out.
good point. Good point. Maybe that whole sucker will come out with the all-purpose nut rounder. I'm beginning to feel like the channel locks may be called for. Let's try it from this angle here. Oh, wait.
Ooh, you got movement.
Yep. All right. Okay. Now, when this comes out, it's going to make a mess. It's a... Luckily, the whole valve assembly just fell down in there. Look at that. Who you want to say hi to on CFF while we're doing this?
Oh, hell.
Hey, Chad. Who else you want to go through?
Oh, hell. Like I remember
I
names.
can't remember anybody's name. Amnesia. Hey, thanks for keeping the site running.
Generic hello to all the other Navy guys.
Yeah. Hey, Chief Jason, you should...
Oh, Chief Jason.
Yeah, he was
SPM?
Yeah, he was a sub guy.
Yep.
You and him probably send each other naked pictures just to relive the old days, huh?
It doesn't smell like gas.
It smells like some sort of solvent, but not gas.
Yeah.
So this is the valve. It's supposed to shut it off. That's what was threaded up into the fuel tank. This is sticky. That is odd. It's very odd. All right. Well, all right. Let's. We're gonna shut this down. Go back to the house. Grab some more carb cleaner and see what we can do with this thing. Well, that's pretty gross. So this is the plug out of the bottom of my carburetor. And this is the nasty gummy filth that has grown up as the gas aged. This is the filth that's accumulated. This is 15-year-old gas and the deposits it leaves behind. So I don't have the carb cleaner bucket that I need or a carb rebuild kit that I need to put the carb, to take the carb apart. So the best I can do right now is hose it out real good with carb cleaner, try to get some fresh new gas to flow in there, and then maybe next time. Anyway, so I am virtually certain that there's a lot of gunk built up inside of there that is going to need to be softened up and
sold as caramel.
yes, sold as caramel topping.
You could dip it in chocolate and wrap it up for Halloween. Which is coming up.
Which is coming up in just a few months. Just a few short months. But I may outsource the cleaning of this to my dad and see how that goes. But we got the old gas drained. We've hosed some carb cleaner into here. The last thing to do before we start pulling this thing around is to put all of that back, put some fresh new gas in it, and put some water in the radiator. This always requires some high-powered figuring. Make sure I'm putting it on the right way.
On the threads the right way.
Yeah, I think I am though. To do this either. That doesn't fit. Oh well.
Hey, I like that.
There you have it.
You need a 3/4 inch that you don't have.
Oh well. I'll just use the channel locks like I did before, like I did getting it.
You know, if channel locks weren't the right tool for the job, why do they make them?
I know what you mean. Let's see. I wonder. This is 3/4 right here. Problem with this is getting the thing to line up.
Too long.
Yeah. There. A little tweak to get it to line up. There. And that. And 1/2 inch. That's our fuel system as done as it's going to get. That's engine oil and rear end oil. All right, we've already let some fuel in, but it's interesting looking. So I'm going to open this thing up here. Look at that. So what we're going to do is, Chief's going to drive the other tractor. I'm going to hop on this one. Chief is going to tow me around. I've got the spark plugs out of this tractor. See there? No, you can't see, but trust me, there's no spark plug in there. So it's not going to start. I'm going to tow this thing around and stir up all the lubricant I just put in. As a bonus, I'm going to hook up a meter to my battery leads here. I'm going to hook up the positive to the ground over there and the negative to this lead that disappears off into wherever. And if the voltage I see on my meter is positive, I'll know I have a positive ground. If it's negative, then I'll know I have a negative ground. Seems perfectly logical to me. I know that this tractor has been converted to distributor and alternator from a generator, but I don't know if that conversion actually changed from positive ground to negative ground. So that's how I'm going to find out. So let's get started. All right, nice and easy, just pull me a little. Give her a try. Nice and gentle. Second gear. Third gear. Power control is engaged. Now it takes off the center. My control control arm's working. I am really happy. Hey everybody, thanks for sticking with me through my last couple of really long videos about working on my tractor. You know, the tractor's 70 years old this year, and it feels really great to know that I can put a battery in it, stomp on the starter pedal, and get it going anytime I want right now. It feels so good. I'm already teaching my son to love riding on it. I'm teaching him to call it the putt-putt tractor like I did when I was his age. It feels so good reclaiming some of that family history, because the highlight of a trip to see my grandmama and granddaddy was getting to go ride the tractor around. And now I get to give that to my son, and it feels really good. Thanks everybody for sticking with me. My name is Jeff. I hope you guys have a great day and treasure your family history like I am.